Hi, Kelly. I will go ahead and get started. And there is no telling who might pop in here. Hello, I am Andrea Reynolds. I'm a 5th grade teacher in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and I am super passionate about social studies. Sorry, my hair. I just put my hair in a clip this morning. It's still wet. And blogging and TPTing, and you can find me on everywhere on social media. I'm only at runitrunnels in the Twitterverse. I'm running things with Runnels everywhere else. But anyways, enough about me. I have had a really good start to my 2016 part of the school year because I was seriously inspired by Famous and First and Sarah, Rocky Top teacher, and even Jess, whimsical teacher, to think about, positive things. And I put a lot of things in place to enjoy my job more, like getting rid of extra responsibilities that were making me miserable. And I was so tempted this week because they were asking for people to teach the after school program that's starting the end of January. And I was like, money. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't want that responsibility. I want the money, but I don't want to do that work. So I'm not doing that. So it's so hard to say no, but sometimes you just have to because you know it makes you happy. So I know a lot of people in the teacherpreneur world and in the other world, real world, have picked a word to focus on, their one word for 2016. And mine is confident. And part of my focus for January is Periscope and jumping on posting too. Oh, that's an interesting handle. Jumping on Periscope regularly and helping other people to be more confident. I wrote several blog posts with some tips for you if you are too shy to get on Periscope. Me, I wanted a reality show when I was younger, so I like being on here. Okay. Thank you. Maybe it will work on the replay. Thank you. So I brought that idea with my kids to do the one word thing. And I showed them the Kid President video about being awesome, and I have the book, and I'm going to show you what else I did. I had them pick their word, and thank you for sharing, Kelly. I had them design a little index card with their word. And now some of them picked, somebody picked never, and I didn't want to, because they said they never want to give up, and I didn't want to crush their spirit. But anyways, I put it on a map background. This is still in progress. You see the blanks because my little people who need to have their word be responsible haven't done it yet. But what I'm going to do is put some cheesy punny thing that says, mapping out the way to be awesome in 2016. And I actually got an idea after Kelly Elena gave that awesome scope yesterday and had that quote. I was like, I should, and I've thought about doing this, but it's another reminder. I'm going to put, I decided to redo my bulletin boards halfway through the day the other day, and I didn't have time to finish, but I'm going to put a quote every day on the board right beside this. And also, I have something every day. I write something like, are you on team awesome? So awesome is everybody's word. Awesome is everybody's word. So is name. Writing your name on your paper. I told them they can borrow that. And I brought my thing I painted and I hung it up here so that they could see it. And of course they all like that. And so that's making a really good reframing for classroom management. Is instead of saying, why are you talking in the halls, or why are you doing that? It's like, are you being awesome? Are you on team awesome? So that's just helping things be positive. And something I came up with yesterday was so easy. You see these tallies right here? This isn't for good behavior. This is, and we have 3 different classes, blue group, white group, red group. That's our school colors. They're actually ability groups, but of course the kids don't know that. So I didn't think of the idea until I had the second group yesterday. So every time someone interrupted instruction, or every time someone wasn't paying attention and I had to stop and wait, I did a tally. Okay, because in the middle of the lesson, I was like, people kept on talking, and so I was like, wait a minute, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a contest to see who has the least amount of interruptions. And so we did a practice round yesterday and a practice round tomorrow. And this is something that older kids buy into so easily, because as you see, I haven't finished this class yet. This is my planning time, but look at the difference between yesterday and today. In this group, like I said, they didn't know, but when they saw these results, they were determined they were going to beat those groups. And they had one, and that was for somebody leaving their jacket in the cafeteria, because I was like, you wasted your own time. So this was something so easy. It's kind of like the scoreboard with whole brain, I guess, but it's like class against each other, but it's not like, and it was a good reality check for them, because I said that was 11 minutes of instruction. That was 16 minutes of instruction. And we talked about, okay, that is over an hour by the end of the week of wasted learning time. And I said, that's not acceptable to me. Not acceptable at all. And I said, that's almost an hour. And so that really, really sank into them, and they are really, and I don't think this is something that's going to work like the whole rest of the year, because I don't know about y'all, but you know, behavior plans only last short term. They lose their effectiveness. So you have to change it up to keep your kids engaged, especially with 5th grade. So this really is working. Hello. This is really working for me. And just to recap, like I said, this is tallies for every time instruction was interrupted. Every time. And this was their practice round. And so on Monday, I'm starting it for real. And I told them the class that has the least amount of points at the end of the week wins some kind of a prize. And I said, don't expect it to be much, because I'm broke. I just spent too much, you know, over the holidays. So I said, this is like, it has made such a difference today, because you see only 4, and 2 of those were for people dancing right after recess instead of sitting down. So that was just silly. So that was something really, 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 really easy. So, and then I think that would even work with little kids. Like, oh, somebody was talking. And you know what? When I did the tallies, I didn't stop instruction. I just walked over here and did a tally. And then I didn't have to say anything. And so it was a time saver in both ways. So that it's really helped me focus on being positive. And like I said, it's only 3 days back, so I'm trying my best, because like I said, I'm having, like, I don't know if I'm having an identity crisis. I'm having like I need to expand my horizons crisis for next year. So this is what's making, I love the kids. I love working with the kids. It's just all the other stuff that's just crushing my spirit. So this is helping me enjoy, helping me enjoy spending time with the kids and focusing on that and not being bogged down on the behavior problems, because I'm just saying, okay, and I told them, it might be every day that whoever has the least, I might give them a 1-minute go noodle or something. Something else I did that really, these kids, even in 5th grade, they fall for these little cheap tricks. You see these emoji pillows? I found them at Walmart, and what I did yesterday is I just, this is under construction. I just put and I told them that's my favorite one because that's the crazy, and I said I'm crazy about social studies. So I said I wish they had the poop one because some of them need the poop one because that's their behavior. But anyways, haha. So I put this pillow at their group, and you would have thought that I gave them $100. They were so excited to have this little emoji pillow at their group. So a lot of them wear the little emoji shirts and the little emoji keychains. So with 5th grade, they really fall for that. They're not, it's not Hello Kitty or whatever, or I don't even know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's emojis and social media. So that's what they're all about. So anyway, I just wanted to do that real quick thing. I have another scope in the works for a fun way to do lesson hooks for social studies, or it will work for science too. I'm afraid to do scopes about social studies because I'm afraid nobody will watch because not a lot of people care. So I kind of trick people with my titles sometimes, and then I do talk about social studies. But anyways, because we're doing Spanish-American War right now, and I had a really creative way that I started the lesson yesterday. So I'm going to do a scope about that too later. And when I say I'm going to do something and I put it out in Periscope World, that means I have to do it. So hi Jamie. But anyways, let me for those of you who weren't at the beginning, this is our work in progress with my kids and their words, and my little display is going to say like mapping out how to be awesome in 2016. And they because people were sitting here, they didn't fill out the middle, but I'm going to put like awesome city or whatever, like a lot. Oh, and I didn't even show you. I had them write about it too. And I wanted to show you some of their responses because they will like make your heart melt. Whenever I'm having doubts and getting frustrated, I'm like, this is what makes my heart melt. Okay. So this one, she picked courage, and she was like, I want you to help me with, so I can have courage, believe in myself. Cause I said, write about, on the bottom is what they need help with for science fair. But, I said, write about your word, why you picked it, and what I can do to help you, or what someone else can do. And this one right here, she finished the parody song about this science fair, and nobody else did it. I had them do this. Did the cheesy frosty scientific method parody, and we did that before Christmas break. Okay, and this is what kind of one that is not the highest student, and she went through and she wrote the parody. I was like, I got someone writing, and I was so proud of her. And I told I'm gonna make a big deal about it because she's the only one that did that. I thought some of my gifted kids would take this project and write some awesome songs, but I guess some of them it's math they love, not writing. They're not writing nerds like me. And then other ones picked like patient. I picked this because I want to do my best work, and this is my one who, to be perfect, I always want my work to be perfect, and when I mess up, I stress a lot about it. She's really super hard on herself. And I did use like a lot of your words, people that are teacherpreneur world. I did give them examples. I liked Benita's zone, and I gave them some samples, and we made a chart paper because it's not volcanoes at science fair. Like I said, you could do work because you want to make sure you're working, focusing on working, whether or not you're practicing your sports, you're staying focused on what you have to do. This one's self-control because I get angry a lot. That one was kind of teacher directed. This one, this girl, she is super creative. And she loves to draw. And I told them that my saying was don't let anyone dull your sparkle. And I told them why. And I'm trying to really encourage creativity with mine too. So, but there's a time and a place. She said, because I'm talented with my art, and she said, I don't need any help for my talent. I just need to stay focused on my talent. So I'm redirecting them. I'm saying, if you stay focused on being creative, then you're being awesome. Or if you are staying focused on being confident, you are being awesome. I said that is our goal. Our goal is to be awesome, according to Kid President. I loved this one. He did 100%. Of course, it's not a word, but I love this. He said, I picked this because whatever you do in life, remember to give it your all. And he's like, my dad's wisdom to help me when I'm wrong in a good education, because that was like what helped him. And I was like, oh, this one like melted my heart. And this is 5th grade. So easy. Happy. She chose happy. And then she wrote about a science fair. Work, because I want to stay focused on doing my work. This believe, because sometimes I don't believe in myself. I tried to cover up their names and I didn't. I picked responsible because I'm always breaking stuff. Bless his heart. And I had some really good ones. And these were just really good indications of kind of what they value and what they think they need to work on. I love this one. Courage. I picked it because courage shows unique confidence in yourself or any other person. The confidence you build from courage may help you achieve your goals. Boom. That kind of says it all. That's some pretty profound wisdom from a 5th grader. Let me repeat that. The confidence you build from courage may help you achieve your goals. And this is a kid who, he's not the best student and he's not the best behavior. And I just thought that this, you just never know. And I thought about having my kids do that. I wish my teacher knew again, because I haven't done that in a while. And I've done that twice this year. And every time I've done that, it's been extremely telling. So that might be something I do Monday. And you don't even have to print out a paper. You can just write, just tell me something that you wish I knew right now. Because some of their family situations might have changed. I love this one too. This one's super quiet. He's super quiet. He wrote special. I picked this word to keep I can't even read it. To know everyone's different. To stay focused on what I need to, something about respect people. And I don't know. I can't read what it says. But he's one of my gifted ones, but he's a lefty. And so sometimes, and I can say that both my kids are lefties. respect people to stay in position. I'm not sure what that says, but I just love these. Courage, because it helped me stay strong and not break down easily. When I'm about to break down over something, it's not worth it. I could tell myself it is not worth it, and all I can do is pray about it. You know, sometimes you think these kids are just kids, and they have such wisdom, and that's why I love 5th grade, because they can be so young yet so grown up, and it's just so profound working with them sometimes. And so, like I said, I don't know what I want to do next year. I kind of want to move out of the classroom, but I don't know what I want to do. And so for now, I'm just trying to focus on the parts of this job I do like, and that would be the kids, and that's what's important to me. And so I'm trying to help build them up. I already told them, I was like, I care more about you as a person than I do as you as a test taker. I don't care what you make on your test. I care that you pass, of course, but I want you to be a good person for life. But anyways, like I said, I have some ideas for making social studies lessons interesting, but when I do the title, I'm going to say content area lesson hooks instead of social studies, because I want people to watch, haha. But anyway, thank you for watching. I know it's a weird time. It's my planning time, and I have to stuff report card envelopes. It's report card day. It feels so good to be caught up on grades, though. I might set myself up for success and actually do lesson plans for next week too. But thank you for watching, and if you missed the behavior part of it, the explanation, go back and watch it, because I came up with the most simple idea that really has worked in one day already, and I can't wait to use it next week, because they're already like, is this for real? Is this for real? I was like, nope, still practice round, because I just want you to kind of see how many times we've had instruction interrupted. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. And stay confident in 2016. If you haven't been trying Periscope, please try it. Please try it. It's really not as scary as you think. It's really fun. And if you're not sure, this wasn't about me, this is about my kids, but I wrote 2 blog posts about the power to Periscope, and to give you motivation to not be scared to go on Periscope. And I'm a pretty good writer. I love writing. I'm confident in my writing abilities. I am not confident in my math abilities, but go read them, and I'm not selling anything but you on yourself. So go back and read those, and I hope you try it. And if you do and I miss it, please let me know. Thank you for